All aboard! Hi, I'm Rayna with another episode of Rayna's Vegas Adventures. For this adventure, we've taken a trip down to Henderson. That's the city that shares boundaries with Las Vegas and is also located within a humongous county known as Clark County. Far away from the lights of the Las Vegas Strip, we're going back in time to touch, feel, and experience homes and artifacts from the past. We are at the Clark County Museum. This is Mark. He will tell us all about Heritage Street. So, where did all these houses come from?
They actually came in from all over the valley. We moved them in from different places. The house behind us, the Beckley house, came from right downtown. This one on this side of the street came from Henderson. We have ones from Boulder City. We just moved them in from all over as the house was threatened. If it was going to be torn down and it was one that we needed for Heritage Street here, we moved them in, put them down here, restored them, and they're open to the public now.
Probably a question asked by many. How did you get them here?
And that is often asked. Actually, they were picked up and we put large wheels underneath them. They're called trucks. And then we just used large engines and drove them out here, used a truck engine on them. And they were able to be moved that way.
So who lived in the house behind us?
This was the Beckley house. Will Beckley had a men's clothing store downtown. His wife, Leva Beckley, lived in this house until her death. She was the last one to live in the house. When she died, the Beckley family offered us the house with all the original furnishings, and so we moved it out here. It was actually the last house on 4th Street downtown in Las Vegas.
So do you think you can tell me a little about the house that pretty much has a matching car?
Yes, that was actually not meant to happen. We didn't match the car to the house or the house to the car. The house itself is the Goumond house, and it was owned by the man who owned the Boulder Club downtown. It was actually built in the 1930s, but it's restored to the late 1950s. The car is a 1959 Studebaker Lark, and it was given to the museum by a local family who called us up and said, would you like the car? It's been in the garage for over 30 years. And so we got a car that was almost completely intact, and it fit beautifully, as you can tell, with the house.
Which of these houses are the oldest?
Well, the oldest one here is probably the one behind us, the Beckley house. That one dates to 1912, and that's when that one was built. That was actually a very big house for 1912 in Las Vegas.
So can we go inside?
Certainly, let's take a walk.
So you want to see what's inside this old house? We'll take you inside the Beckley home coming up next.